A very brutal attack. Because I be a brutal and fatal. As a life is lost. Now videos are too terrible. I tell you for more Facebook page where bawku prisons.
Akuma FM 87.9.
The military at their boy ni Emamina Woka say 1 prison officer dead, injured, and we are attack now. It was so serious. Prison officers just the joints and armored vehicle from the military. Military for at the air patrol. The situation is so tense to the extent that why must a colleague security DNSC Mokaya just last week or so our tema, and also sir, we had a clash between the military and the community. And I'm so much just a week on, and the military high command echo CC asemno. The video is terrible. You can watch it. Ojuane live on our Facebook page. Our 87.9 FM. This is indeed a brutal attack.
See me. If you attack, can you? Hey, you see. Prison, bawku local prison, you see. Bawku local prison. You see, army people came and attacked bawku local prison. Ghana army came and attacked bawku local prison. Everybody should see. You came to attack bawku local prison because of weak administration. Because of weak administration. Open the prisoners, make them go. Let them go. Open the prisoners, make them go. Open the prisoners. We're opening all the doors to go. Open them, and then go. Open the gates. Open the business to go. We are not security service. Bawku local is not security service again. Nobody is coming to work again. We are not security service again. We are opening it. We have opened it. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh. They should try it. You see, bawku local is open. The prisoners will run away. But they should know what you are doing here. They will cross it. They will cross it. Bawku local, must to open them. They came and called prison break. They came and called them and attacked Bawku local.
Akuma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
They came and caused prison break. You see what they do to a prison officer at a prison premises. At a prison premises, bawku prison. Look at what they do to prison officer at a prison premises, at his own zone. Because of weak administration. Look at this. A very weak administration.
FM 87.9 Kumasi.
We don't want any withdrawal. They should kill us. They should not withdraw. They should kill us. We don't want to be here. We want to go. We want to go. We want to go. If you know it's a then they are coming to big prisons. They should come and be prisons. Look at them. They should come and beat prisons and kill us. Look at them. Everybody should look at them. They should come and kill us.
Akuma FM 87.
Come and kill us. Let me video them. They will know what is going on. Because of this, their behavior, that's why Bawku is like this. That's why Bawku is like this. They are just killing innocent people. That's the only thing you can do. That's the, look, let me zoom you. That's the only thing.
The Punch TV.
Abama Ghana for. Say Juma do and Juma Fatas on. And to say your hotel, school, hospital, bank, offices, and the West. Now, Pobiam and to Mutas amount there. And then I make come for Babson Green Construction and Trading at the amount. Obuan was in down a won't you. Emane ha crampo, and Posabro train hour. No, so West Sufia or Ghana now Pobiam and to Mutas amount there. And then I make come for Babson Green Construction and Trading at the amount. The Yanni so Benya Muji dear. Your 2 bathroom tiles, compound tiles, swimming pool tiles, kitchen tiles, and in Yakaka. Then it is summer woman said, so pass Seattle. Now do location Maya. Then Yan say Ghana, ye benya be dear mount. Na yan juicy candy, yan dada, said Uncle for be the young crofobino. A sunset task would you make any dintino, yet on cement, natural stones, tile cement, slabs, marble tiles. And nobody lay a sign so a supply. A sense of Juma Hotel, not swear need to know. You were a boarding cracks are a certificate, a treasure your fat entity. Obetting your friend whom a true face so 0505 62 68 23 0505 62 68 23. Oba we a breaku. Waja adequate winning by quantum pona so. Babson Green Construction and Trading. We do it just the way you love it.
But it's painful. You're not a woman, but it's painful. Yeah, and I'm seeing any program than I'm here. I am moving from that station.
Comrades, this last couple. No, my name self is not even necessary. But I'm a staff from Bawku local prison. I could remember that was last month. We have some confrontations with army at Bawku local prison. There were some afternoon incidents when the civilians were shooting. And it was not if you impose. They didn't impose anything. So they asked the civilian to lock up their stores. But then within our prison staff wives or their relatives have stores. After this indiscipline, we were there, they went there mobilized. That their commander asked them to come and attack us. In addition, so the after pictures that I've sent, you can't see officers are wounded. That's where it was a hit of rifles, and they were throwing us stones which we were throwing. We even punch each other. As I'm telling you, I'm even wounded with my right hand side. But inshallah, we are doing well. That is what happened. And our people are not yet to be found. They are just loitering about. Our leadership. Because officers even open the gate and say tomorrow we are not coming to. After this, when that incident happened, it was not easy between we and them, because they say in their training school, they ask them not to pay complaint to any paramilitary. They see any paramilitary as equally civilian. So we take it while commander comes out now. Today, there was some program at Bokunaba Palace. Then officers were invited. They went, and this incident happened. They mobilized and they were beating one of our staff. There that our colleague prison officers came there, intervened, and the guy they were beating shot him. His left shoulder is currently in critical condition. It's in dire state, but we are praying nothing should happen to him.
at them.
One of the prison officers at the Abba. My last video on this boardroom. Now, police prison officer Baku Usunsa Kwala. What is going on? Na omubisa senti ade na wa utim hwe nua na ubodi tuo ten na ade no ayro ho yenko yene ankasa yensentroni Castro ewo ahomaso mano enkonkodi nkobo
akuma FM 87.9
kuma dia poti ena ekoso Castro, good morning. Kofia Santini Akuma FM. Bibi Aboko there.
Bibi Aboko, Namuswe.
Nami Adam. Castro, we know all the conflicting report. What we know, and it said there's been an attack and a clash between military and prison officers. A dear party and the CA.
Yo, Midase. Nra be 2 o'clock. Honobna agency say. Prisons for any military for any tapaka boko your question the say na wo bokuna ba palace honum say enra bokuna ba an inaugural ceremony efa ni 40th anniversary konyano so inti na some lunch and beat kakra wo ni fie honum and because of the conflict in the town, and Officer BI is always on duty, owing to the fact that the fewer number of troops on the ground. And say, just as the military was also at the palace ensuring safety and keeping the peace, prison officers so they also deploy them to the same events to team up with the military and sort of ensure the safety of residents and those around. Yeah, because there was an earlier grudge or there's this existing tension between prison service personnel and the military personnel over a scuffle that took place some time ago, and it appears that during that scuffle, more full be iraye. Enra omushia wo honum no chief palace honum no ena so your phone be approach a prison officer bako ebisa no nsem bi efa phone no ho enti say this sort of degenerated into a big fight because it appears that tempers flared up quickly within that moment, and it became so serious that the military, who were in a good number there at the time, reportedly beat up the prison officer. In fact, in such a way that it was bad and they had to take the prison officer to hospital. It didn't end there. Just like in the Upper East region, Navrungo now the biggest prison facility, and Navrungo and a regional command headquarters. And Boku prison facility, and Navrungo and Boku are the only two towns with prison facilities, except that Boku Diano Ketwa. And mostly there are a lot of prison officers there. And see, word quickly got to spread to prison officers. Boko say, "Omo bako no Boko naba palace home and so your far bunuyi ama amo demako hospital, Vineyard Hospital. Omo so tisano and omufuye and omo so omo buying they masked up with their guns and other ammunition and far lorries and motos and amususu dimika honum and responded to the attack on their colleague. And let me quickly add that because of the conflict situation in Bokono, the military has positioned an all-time military barrier and what do you call it? Detachment at the Bokonaba Palace. Whether there's a program and after there's no program, there's always a military team or a team of military officers. Boko Chief Palace. Prison force could do and almost two reportedly almost two and disarmed military so your phone now no egi almost two now almost so boom ye pa na easy boom sa no na em say back so your force back so e pry pa and almost so fan so for the same hospital almost the prisons for a call it didn't end there nia yes I know prisons for no call on bees that is the Bawku Central prisons and on Kotnasi almost now na as you for so almost so enya and TSS bomb nipanisi or from every corner and Bawku so obio kotokuro so you know obio puno so you know o kwa bon say o kodun so you know maybe so you for because of the tense situation because of the conflict you see almost so much no and so you nyina so e kabuni almost so farm vehicles no mutu mika e call prison Bawku Central prisons premises honum omko do ho no we a prison officer near once once identify say a prison officer no obajo asotro ni any form of beatings be no.
Wow.
And it even became so alarming to residents like that because at some point in Yantia say now so your phone two and a bullet crowd be ball or hit some of the prison officers. As we speak now, I can confirm that one prison officer was hit by a bullet. Fortunately for South prison officer, no, he didn't hit any vital, organ in his body. You know, just say a hit, and I saw a bullet no hit, and I saw and he almost see a no and prison force a bit more inside, and almost so to a bit more inside. Say almost so to. By any no to up and down.
Wow.
As some then say, Cosado and police 4 hour mobile and TSS say, oh, into Kobe still Bawku Central Prison Honum. One now, Motum Takwana, and a moment say, Omunipana, no Motum Takwan, as the 4 name prison 4, and almost police 4 almost so far Mukas, a coy. Police 4 are only in terms of Kohona and Nanaka, very disastrous because it was very tense. We are fun too. Everybody's ready to shoot because tempers were flaring up. But then police force manage a car in some day. Ama Bibia tensions in from. We understanding that as of yesterday. Leadership from military and leadership of the police and that of the prison service in Bawku to engage and understand that they are all in Bawku for one thing, and that is to restore peace. And so if within themselves there will be a different picture being painted to the civilian population, especially residents of Bawku, and which will not help in peace building. The differences in change now kabum as security agencies in Bawku and work towards solidifying the peace that is gradually returning to the town. This morning, a delegation of the prison service led by the regional commander, assistant director of operations, Ibrahim Yakubu, Bawku Honum, to speak to his men and to calm tensions and to let them understand that it's not time for them. This is not a place to fight, and it's not even about fighting among themselves over very unimportant issues. But it's about making sure that they perform their duties and work with their sister security agencies there to ensure peace. But they are so up to form. The idea that in some way they might for at here.
So from narrations, how they are not just the military for no edikan first attack prisons for so attacking military officer personnel.
Yes, and I know the eyewitness catch and our sources within the police Emma Mitia say the first attack or the first blow was thrown by the military, which started from the Bawku Naba Palace, and by that I mean Omo approach prison officer no and a call year in some kakrabina before they realized it became a big issue. And yes, I know, and Omo prison Nino. Word also got to who say Nipa Kasa phones so no fair into say a koto Omasu prison for us to say only Papa Kuna Palace or any Abunu Navy. You see, just like the security agencies, one thing about them is they don't hesitate when it comes to supporting their own. You see, prison phones, so they felt worried about the situation. And like I already said, there's this tension among personnel, some personnel of the prisons and that of the military over an earlier grudge. But let me state that the earlier grudge was, the cause is not confirmed, but that earlier grudge, now I'm saying phone be right, it's phone right, no, I'm saying. Now like it didn't please the military, some of the military personnel. Who prison officer no Palace no, they recognize him. According to eyewitnesses, because that time now scaffold no, the phone no. The military personnel had the feeling that phone prison officers will be in time with them. You see, prisons they felt bad about it. Reprisal attack. Soldiers for no. Soldiers for no. See, say, prison for colleagues of Bawku Naba Palace, to the extent that one of them was injured. No, and I'm so massive. But the
armament here say, is that officers now? Omubo Madam for no, and I say a different officer.
Soldier for no.
Yeah, the prison officers in the retaliation, or was it on a different officer?
Yeah, they went there and just attacked all the military officers stationed at the Bawku, or that were present at the time of the attack at the Bawku Naba Palace.
Okay.
Yes. So your phone so call Bawku Central Prison phone, so they were selective. According to eyewitnesses, and in fact, videos that are available to us, which means they were beating almost anybody who was a prison officer there, and you could basically see in the videos that some of there was blood was oozing out of the faces of a lot of the officers, and in another video, which means a prison officer was helping a colleague who was hit by the bullet to walk, and eventually took him into a vehicle. From that video, you could understand that Omodinu hospital. No.
So the what we seen video armed police, armed military, and some few prison officers. We've not seen any gun yet. And in the audio, na video no mo na mo chese ye prison prison break. Was there anything of that sort?
That didn't. In fact, when the police arrived there, diffuse tension. It didn't go beyond that point to the extent that, like it was captured in the video, like the angry prison officers were saying. Prison officers, they felt attacked at their working space. They felt that the military went too far by coming to attack them at their base. Their working space. The workspace, and so that out of frustrations, that is what led to that utterances we hear in the video. We heard in the video, but no attempt whatsoever was made to break into the prison facility and set prisoners free. That is something I'm yet to, learn. And in fact, it didn't happen.
Okay, Christopher, Castro, Castro Bibinia, so I get in touch with you. Castro, a colleague, our Boko,